Think about this. This guy sitting next to us in our studio was the best built human being on the planet for a large portion of the 1990s.
Yeah, that's...
Doesn't that blow your mind?
That does kind of blow my mind.
Oh yeah. Dorian Yates, 6 Mal hintereinander ist er Mr. Olympia geworden. Hier haben wir ein Interview von ihm und wir haben euch das ins Deutsche übersetzt und schauen wir uns einfach mal an, was Dorian zu folgenden Themen zu sagen hat.
I came along with a totally new method of training, which was was against the grain. Pretty much everything I do has been against the grain, but it's worked for me. So my training approach and my training philosophy was much different from the people that came before me. So we're spending much less time in the gym, but the workouts were very, very intense and brutal. So before, people spending maybe 2 hours in the gym 6 days a week and so on. But my belief was and still is that that's counterproductive. You need to go in and give your body a very intense, sharp kind of shock for a short period of time. So probably less than an hour in the gym and 3 or 4 times a week. So that was totally against the convention. But the physique that I was able to build with that kind of training was literally reshaped the sport. You know, it was a huge leap ahead. Bodybuilding is not an endurance sport. You know, guys were spending 2 hours in the gym. They were breaking themselves down as much as building themselves up. So, yeah, it's very intense. It's hard work, but it's not a long period of time. And then, as a bodybuilder, I mean, the rest of your job's outside the gym, and that's very taxing mentally and so on, because you've got to eat the correct food at the correct time. You've got to get enough rest. All these things. So it's pretty much. Although you're not in the gym 24 hours a day, it is pretty much a 24-hour day job. You know, it's a challenge, which I always enjoy the challenge. So that's the toughest part. That's what separates the men from the boys. That's pretty much the advice I give to people. You must have a goal if you're going to give up. You know, you're going to be able to give up the short-term kind of pleasures and so on for the long-term goal. Of course, most people are not competitive bodybuilders. A lot of people go to the gym. I just think you need to have a goal in mind, whatever that is. You want to lose a bit of fat, you want to build muscle, you want to put 10 pounds on your bench press. It's always good to have those goals in mind. And that, you know, that pretty much goes anything you do in life. You know, the things I've learned from bodybuilding, the discipline and so on, you can apply that to anything, to business, to pretty much anything in life.
Vielen Dank an London Real TV und Brian Rose dafür, dass sie uns erlaubt haben, das Videomaterial zu benutzen. Ben and Dan.